It starts with this, a person that you miss. Mine draws a blank. I wanna go back to the early days when life was an escape. Now I just wait for better days. I lost myself in your reality. Lost myself. I lost myself in your reality. Lost myself. I feel that life, according to a friend, we're all shrink wrapped in families and making ends meet, stuck in jobs we'll never leave. I never wanna be like that, so I
Oh, yeah, look at all those hearts. So many hearts coming in. Look at all these hearts. So many hearts coming in. It's unbelievable. How do we deal with the hearts? The level of hearts, folks. Da-na-na-na-na. Just in time to leave the lens cap on. What up? It's Monday. Oh my God, I spilled coffee all over the place. Sorry about that. That took a couple minutes to clean up my mess. I messed up. I started the stream because I was like, I got 3 minutes. Cool. I'll go grab a cup of coffee. I'll fill up my coffee mug, guys. My Sriracha coffee mug. Which reminds me, does Sriracha exist anymore? I don't know. Let's look that up real quick. It's Monday. Sriracha sauce. Sriracha shortage. What's going on with the latest on the Sriracha shortage of 2023? This is as of October 10th. If you're a spicy condiment enthusiast, chances are you've noticed the Sriracha shortage. It's been plaguing the aisles of your grocery store recently. You might remember that there was a similar shortage during the pandemic due to supply chain issues. Unfortunately, the Sriracha hot sauce shortage is back for the foreseeable future. We have the latest on the Sriracha shortage, as well as some Sriracha substitutes to tide you over until the shortage ends. Why is it going on? Like many other products across different industries, supply chains become difficult to manage. Hui Fong, the producer of the famous sauce, suffered from these difficulties too. In the fall of 2022, they were able to resume production at a fairly normal pace. Many thought the worst of the shortage was over. The latest news on the shortage is that there are still some lingering supply chain issues affecting the makers. The largest problem is the drought conditions in Mexico that are making chili peppers difficult to come by. Oh my God. Sriracha substitutes to ease your pain in the meantime. Homemade hot sauce, traditional hot sauce, carrot pepper hot sauce. These are ridiculous substitutes. Why? What's going on? Why did it even happen? Let's see. This from August 19th. Okay, we'll see. Underwood Ranch is a farm owned by Craig Underwood, based in Ventura County, California, supplied Hui Fong Foods peppers for 28 years. Underwood told CNBC that he could have kept up with demand if he were still the company's supplier. Wait, what happened? Strained supplier relations coupled with adverse agricultural conditions have left Hui Fong Foods Sriracha out of stock at many grocery stores nationwide. Bottles of the hot sauce were going for as much as $52 on third-party sellers, such as Amazon, as of Thursday. In July 2020, the company sent out an email to customers saying it was experiencing a shortage of the jalapeno chili peppers that are main ingredient of the sauce. In April 22, it reiterated the problem in a statement to customers. So Underwood Ranches apparently doesn't supply the chilies anymore. After a dispute between the two parties led to a legal battle that began in 2017, the long-term relationship between the manufacturer and supplier ended. Hui Fong Foods claimed it overpaid Underwood Ranches for its crops from the 2016 season. We had been investing in the next year's crop and crop beyond, so we felt that was really our money. But Hui Fong founder David Tran decided to sue us for that, and when he did, we countersued, said Underwood. In the end, Craig Underwood won a $23 million judgment from a jury that was in Ventura County in his backyard, but he also had to pay David Tran back the $1.5 million that Hui Fong says they overpaid. This is the shortage right here. This is what's going on. Apparently David Tran said that Underwood Farms was overpaying, or was overcharging for the chilies, and the court agreed, but the counter lawsuit for $23 million was also awarded. So somehow both parties seem to be correct in the eyes of the Lord, otherwise known as the law, the court. Oh, the court. So either way, I guess both parties were correct. So now they're trying to get sriracha chilies from Mexico, and that's not working. In a statement from Stephanie Walker, a vegetable specialist at New Mexico State University, says, I believe that's one of the reasons that the relationship with Underwood kind of broke down. It sounds like the processing plant felt they could get cheaper jalapenos on the fresh open market. And in some years, if jalapenos are in abundant supply, you might get away with that. But in years with jalapenos and other fresh crops are in short supply, it's impossible. That's in relation to the past few years, much of the region has suffered drought and poor weather conditions, which have damaged crops. Okay, so it sounds like they're dealing with the drought situation / water availability for agriculture in California, which we all have talked about on this stream many times before, I think. The agricultural conditions down there are bad. The groundwater conditions there are bad. I do believe there's been a lot of talk about that because it's pretty important that we need our food and we need our water, but we ain't got no sriracha sauce no more because apparently it seems a farmer was trying to mitigate their future expenses against drought conditions and whatnot, and apparently the buyer didn't like that, and apparently the courts found them both to be correct, but one more correct than the other in the form of, what's that, $21.3 million. Ha! Okay, I just had to talk about that there for a second because, as you guys know, we've had to retire the Coffee Makes Me Poop mug for the sriracha mug. As you can see, this one has a shrimp net, a paintbrush, some markers, and pencils in it now. That's what it does now. That's what the Coffee Makes Me Poop mug do. The handle is precariously broke. It's broke and then has been glued back on, which is probably sufficient for paintbrushes and pens, but it's probably not sufficient for a hot, blazing cup of, I don't know, what's that, a 14-ounce cup? What is that? What is that in milliliters? God, all the Europeans are going to revolt. 14 OZs to mLs. 414 milliliters. There you go. Yeah. 400 milliliters. In that range, okay? Don't drive off the road trying to do conversions, okay? Melinda's does a good hot sauce. I have a lot of hot sauce opinions. I like hot sauce, but this show isn't about hot sauce. This show is about sauce and hot. Two completely unrelated topics, right? Yeah. This show is hot and it's about sauce, but it's not about hot sauce, okay? We got to be clear on that just so that people understand what the hell this show is about. What is this show about? We don't know. What happened to the feed? Oh, that's weird. It should be on the live. Why did it do that? It suddenly started over on my preview thing over here. Oh, thanks, YouTube. Fucking distract the shit out of me during a live stream. Thanks. Big help. Big help, YouTube. Okay, what I was trying to say was, hey, we have 104 YouTube members, and we need to get those numbers up. So if you want to support video production around here and doing live streams and stuff like that, become a YouTube member. Or you could become a patron at www.patreon.com/JOEL_C/, I believe. Oh, God, should I post the link in the chat? Where did I put the link? Oh, my God. Where did I put the link? I put the link over here, not in the where I'm clicking. I gotta go over here with my mouse. Oh my God, it's gonna be so hot. I'm gonna control copy. Oh my God, I didn't control copy. I did the wrong thing. What did I do? I pushed the wrong button. Oh my God. Go back. What are you doing? Oh, the internet. It's so weird. Control. Oh my God, I did it again. I pushed the wrong button. Control copy. Whoop. Control copy. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh man, we're having problems, guys. I kept hitting the V instead of the C. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Hitting the V. You know what I'm talking about? For copy. Or I was hitting the V instead of the C or something. I don't know what I was doing. I was hitting the wrong button. Do you understand? There are so many flashing buttons over here. I'll probably crash this computer right into traffic at high speed because of all these flashing buttons and dials and things that are happening over here. Oh my God, all the lights are flashing on the screen. Oh my God, the lights are flashing on the screen. What are we supposed to do with all these flashing lights and screens? Automation, robots, everyone. Check, check, mic check. Okay, we're still here. Anyhow, what I was trying to say was, if you're one of those people, the green room is open to you on the Discord because we are live. And actually, as a matter of fact, you could go in the green room anytime you like. You could go in there and just shout into oblivion and see if anybody was listening to your, like, singing in the rain, shower songs. You could be doing shower songs. You could be doing shower songs. And you could be doing those shower songs, you know, into the green room. Okay. There we go. We talked about the green room. We know what's going on. I'm throwing batteries around. I'm going to crash this computer into traffic, okay? Okay. Oh my God. We got ourselves some issues here. Now we have to do some maths, guys. We have to do some serious maths because Skog's Shrimp and Stuff has donated 10 memberships to the channel. That is extraordinarily generous, and that's generous. Thank you very much, my friend. Long time, Skogs. We want to get an update from you at some point on what the heck is going on over there. I'll give you guys an update on what's going on over here in just a moment. So now we've updated to 114. There's a potential 114 people who could come into the green room. I don't know what the hell we would do if 114 people were in there trying to talk all at the same time. Although it would feel like we were in the past because the past used to be like that on the phone. Just 100 people, you know, everybody all in the, what do you call it? They're just out here in the party line. That's what they used to call it. We'll just have our own party line here of the future. That's what we'll be doing. Witchy Cat has also donated 20 memberships, which means we got to do more math here. I don't know if we know how to add 20 to 114, but that will put us to a gobsmacking, a lip smacking, something smacking. Something will get smacked at 134 members. Thank you very much for the gifting. And should we run down the 30 names? Let's see if I can read them off. Gary Chodorow, Critty Bitty, Another Slave. Okay. Vibui. Or Vibui. I don't know. Vibui. I like Vibui. That sounds good. Cohen 106, KJE Aquatics, Pete Berlinski, Aquatic Moose, Johnny Best, Eugene Williams, David Hahn, Elzer, Gamer1, Kothos, World Class, Cheryl Zandel, Prodigal Turtle, Russell Dofrain, Dallin, Steve Bailey, Don't Hassle the Hoff, I like it, Carla M, TJ Snyder, Cecil Hotel, Fish Tropic of Canada, Hope Blyton. The cool team has been here the whole time. Thomas Lytle, Dustin Hamilton, John Haregui, I don't know how to say that, Brian Black, all gifted memberships, which means they should all become permanent members after the fact, although we may never see them again. So we shall acknowledge them right now. Acknowledge them live on the internet for becoming and having received the gift of a new membership. But Fish Tropic Canada is here. Is Fish Tropic Canada? Fish Tropic, the regular Fish Tropic? I don't know. Is there two Fish Tropics? One from Canada and one from somewhere else? I don't know. But in tradition, Frank Dominguez was early to the chat. Witchy Cat was first to the chat. Derek Palmer third to the chat. The cool team in a cool fourth. Aubrey on the whatever podium that has 5 positions on it. Aubrey made the podium with the Howdy Peeps early on. Let me check the early chat to make sure that we didn't go too weird. Too weird. Or unanswered questions. The cool team says, I decided to spend too much money on a new DSLR body. Hey, bro. Please, dear God, message me before you do that next time. Or whatever. Or at least just message me and tell me about your camera. I want to know. I want to know what it is. For sure. 100%. And if you bought it off of Amazon, you should have bought it through my affiliate link. Oh my God, you should have bought it through my affiliate link. It's so important. Did anyone get crazy and buy stuff this sale weekend? Yeah, the sale weekend is going on. I don't know if you live in the U.S., and it would be virtually impossible for you to have missed out on the 900,000 fucking emails I've gotten about Black Friday, Minecraft Monday, small company Saturday. Which brings me to the reason why I titled the stream what I streamed it today. Do we even know what the optimal settings are? And I feel like the world has lost track of what the optimal settings for the human existence would be, right? I feel like at every intersection of life, we are encountering optimizing for a corporate entity, optimizing for production, optimizing for monetization. I feel like there's so much in this world that is just constantly been commercialized, essentially, right? Every hobby has to be monetized. Every activity has to make money or spend money. And frankly, I feel like we've gotten off track. I feel like we've gotten off track as a species. Like humanity itself has gotten so far off track. At least it seems to be in the United States. I don't know. Maybe you live somewhere, I don't know, off grid or something. I don't know. And you're living a completely different existence, which means that you're probably not going to leave a comment in the chat of this live stream. You know what I mean? You'll probably be out there eating coconuts or hanging out with Wilson or whatever the hell you're doing. And but it has been consistently on my mind, especially under the stress of recent events. But I find it interesting that at every turn, there is it's got to turn into a business, right? Like everything has to be a business at all times. I really feel like I encounter that on a regular basis. And to illuminate that, let me show you what I'm looking at right now. Let me show you. I'm going to show you what I'm looking at right now as soon as I figure out where the goddamn button is. Here it is right here. Okay, check this out. Have you guys noticed something? Have you guys noticed something that I put on screen? I have no affiliation with this company whatsoever. I have nothing to do with them. I don't. I've met them. But I've cursorily met some of the people from BRS, but this is absolutely hilarious to me because there was a few times that I encountered them. I talked to them, and they said, "Yeah, we're never going to go into freshwater stuff." And I noticed this morning, I got an email that said, Bulk Reef Supply, which is what the BRS stands for. Bulk Reef Supply is now doing freshwater aquariums. So I will have to be the absolute bootlicker and be like, hey, you guys, can I come work over there after a few months goes by when I can? Yeah, Bulk Reef Supply is Bulk Reef Supply's taking a run at it, you know. And by the way, I think if there was a company that could probably do it, I think this is the company that could do it. I do expect to see some subtle changes in the future. I know that a lot of the reef keepers that I talk to on a regular basis have been lamenting and being little piss babies about the fact that Bulk Reef Supply hasn't been scratching their back at every turn, at every moment, with every little thing that they've been doing. And it turns out this whole time, while Bulk Reef Supply has been answering all the emails about people going crazy about lights and all this other goofy controller nonsense that they've, like one of the big complaints is that I think Bulk Reef Supply owns the Neptune controllers now and stuff. They were kind of pissed that they haven't been updating the software. Well, it turns out apparently they've been updating their software and their website and their all of their stuff so that now they are doing they're doing freshwater stuff. I'm excited to see what they come out with. I'm excited to see what they come out with because some of the products that they carry, I have utilized. Some of the products that they carry, I'm glad to see back in the sort of mainstream market availability, I guess would be the word. I noticed that CO2 art is back in sort of the American market from a reputable shipper. I saw this earlier today and I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. They're doing CO2 stuff for tanks and a bunch of other things, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But then I sat down and I thought to myself, hey, self, what's the deal with all this? And why would I even bother to be excited about this? I don't care. I don't have anything to do with this company. And then I realized, oh, yeah, it's because I'm conditioned to be excited about commercialization of every goddamn thing that ever happens on this planet. So I don't know. We'll see if it's a good thing. We'll see if it's a bad thing. I don't know. But it's pretty illuminating. It was pretty illuminating to me that, like, the BRS guys were always like, yeah, we're not going to do freshwater. We're not going to do freshwater. And then I get this email this morning that's like, check it out. We're doing freshwater. We've got all the stuff. We've even got plants for sale. I was like, oh, snap. They're doing it. They're doing it so hard. The cool team has tried to avoid Amazon this season. Yeah, I get how that is. But they're pretty convenient for a lot of stuff. So I understand why people use Amazon. Like myself, I still use Amazon for some things because it's a convenience factor. I'm like, it's there. They're going to ship it. It's going to come out. If it's effed up, I can send it back. Although I have used the Kohl's return thing the other day. I had to use that. I was pleasantly surprised how easy that was, believe it or not. I was expecting a disaster, and I did not receive a disaster. It just was smooth. Nice people. Easy to return it. Wasn't even a problem at all. So, yeah, there are some upsides to it. Crashing your computer into traffic at high speed. Yeah, I could crash. Hey, here's the thing. If I'm going to crash a computer into traffic, I'm going to do it at high speed. That's how it's going to go. Fish Tropic of Canada is asking, how's the fish room coming along? The fish room coming along is great. It's coming along fantastically. I'm currently replumbing a bunch of stuff and making videos about it because I want to be able to release all of those videos all together for you guys so that you could potentially have sort of like having gone to a movie, basically. I want to try to have a chunk of videos that come out that's like a little 2-hour experience of all the shit that I've been through in the last 6 months. So far, fingers crossed, so good. Things have been coming along quite well. I've been reviewing and processing the videos and making sure that I don't get copyright strikes, or I don't get an infringement, or I don't get a blah, 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 or I don't get a this, or I don't get a that, because I come on live and I say fuck and shit, and then I get demonetized because they're like, you can't say fucking shit, and then expect to get advertising money. And frankly, who gives a shit, because we got 30 gifted members today, so I wasn't really counting on advertising money anyhow. And if you're the kind of person that hears the word fuck and you start crying and whatever, then I don't know what to do for you. I can't help you. Seek help elsewhere. I'm not the person. I'm not the person for you. How about that? Just not the guy. You know. I have been known to throw I've been known to throw a few other bad words out there too, and because I'm not involved with the company anymore, I can say whatever the hell I want, and it doesn't really matter anymore. So I can do that. Mitch McConnell sucks ass. He's a piece of shit, and I don't like him. How about there you go? The new Speaker of the House sucks. He's garbage. He's trash. He's a weird Bible thumping maniac from wherever, and I think that's horrible. There you go. Does that entice you and enrage you? I guess I don't know. It's clickbait. The BRS gig sounds promising. No, I don't know. I just got the email from BRS, and my initial response was, "Oh wow, those guys are going into freshwater." Went and looked at it, and I was like, "Oh, wow, it's a pretty comprehensive them going into stuff for the freshwater stuff. It's all very organized. Seems like the website works really well, and they have a lot of products on there." And was like, "Oh, can't yeah." Gifts for me. Did you been buying gifts for yourself? That's not a bad thing. I think the reality of the holidays, it would make a lot more sense. I think it would make a lot more sense if people went like, "Oh, hey, why don't I get something for myself? Why don't I get something for my friends, something for my family members, boom, boom, but keep it all," you know what I mean? Like, you don't need to get a $600 present for your spouse, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you know, that you don't need to spend this exuberant amount of money on your spouses. On like my parents are old. They don't need presents anymore. They don't need stuff from me. If they need something, they can figure it out themselves. Like they're fine. You know, if there happens to be something that I do find that is a special thing, or I could put together something for them, then I'll do that kind of stuff. I like doing that, and I think it's a much better avenue to go down. But as far as the presents for yourself go, I think it's a much better way to deal with the holiday. Honestly, is just get yourself that thing that you were wanting. Don't put the pressure on other people to figure out what the hell it is that you wanted. And give some gifts, have a meal, spend some time, and it'll be much better spent, right? I do celebrate Christmas. I do not believe it has anything to do with Jesus. Whatever your weird religious connotations about the Jesus guy, they're all bullshit, fake stories. So I don't believe in any of that, and I don't think that Christmas has anything to do with Jesus, because I thought Easter and Lent and all of those holidays had to do with your Jesus guy. Quit co-opting our commercial experience with the guy in the red suit, and he comes from the North Pole. You know, that's what we want. We just want we want chestnuts roasting on an open fire. We want Jack Frost nipping at our toes. We want all of those things. We want all of that great stuff. We want candy canes. We want cake. We want pie. We want ice cream. It's freaking cold as hell out here. Last night it was 22 degrees. We want all of the good stuff and to hang out with the family and light a fire and have a celebration and not have to think about other people's weird-ass religions, okay? And by the way, I did hear recently somebody was lamenting the fact that, like, the Palestinian Israel situation, like, doesn't have anything to do with religion. And I just about did a spit take about how ridiculous that is, right? Like, if those two parties weren't beholden to these insane religions that they follow, do you imagine that the same conflict would have existed this whole time? And if you think that, I think that's ridiculous. I think it has everything to do with these insane religions that these people follow. It is fucking bizarre. My mom told me Disney is canceling Christmas. She couldn't explain what that meant when I asked. My brain is exploding right now because I was just in fucking Disneyland. Hey, cool team, go tell your mom I was just in Disneyland, and guess what they had? I was in Disneyland, and November 10th, They lit up a Christmas tree. They put up Christmas lights everywhere. It all of a sudden was Christmas season. November 10th. Or 11th. Oh, sweet baby Jesus, I must look at my calendar. 11th. The Saturday. They started Christmas celebration, and they had a parade with Santa every hour going through California Adventureland, doing Christmas shit, Christmas songs, Santa Claus, Christmas lights, Christmas everywhere. It straight up became a Christmas situation in Disneyland. Disneyland is not canceling Christmas. It is absolutely bizarre. But I will say, I was just in Disneyland, and they are not canceling Christmas. That is insane. Oh, she said next year. Oh, next year, Disney is canceling Christmas. Okay, yeah, all right. Disney, if Disney is canceling anything, they're canceling a bunch of their movies and TV shows. That's what they're canceling. They're canceling their own productions. And by the way, Disney canceling... What the fuck is this? No, I'm not going to enhance. What the? All right, we'll have to smash that later. Disney canceling movies. Let's see what movies that they're canceling. Top 10 canceled Disney projects we never got to see. Let's see. Oh, actually, this is kind of funny. I like this. Let's decline all cookies. We have to decline all cookies, guys. When it comes to the internet, but when it comes to real life, I'm eating all the damn cookies. All right, here we go. Top 10 canceled Disney projects we never got to see. Dumbo 2, Electric Boogaloo. This time it's personal. Released in 1941, Dumbo. Decades later, in 2001, Disney announced their plans for a sequel. Unfortunately, Dumbo 2 never took flight and was scrapped a few years later. In 2019, the world saw a live-action makeover of Dumbo and his friends under direction of everyone's favorite gothic fantasy enthusiast, Tim Burton. I don't even think we've seen that as a family, to be honest. Frady Cat, Emperor's Nightingale. Okay, this is way... I was like, oh, this is going to be a cool article. This is going to be fun. It's not fun. The only part that was fun was the Dumbo 2 Electric Boogaloo. That was fun. All right, Disney canceled projects. Oh, my God, what the hell? Oh, we're on a wiki page. Okay, great. Wiki page. Fantastic. This is not helpful at all. We can't even find that. Let's see. Multiple Disney movies shut down. Here we go. Okay. This is from this year. They're canceling a bunch of stuff, but we'll see what we got. Oh, Steve says enhance. Okay, I'll make it bigger. Enhance. 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 I gotta make that sound when you enhance it, right? July 24th, 2023 by Andrew Boardwine. I don't know. Is this a trustworthy person? Probably not. You probably can't trust him. Multiple Disney movies have been shut down, and there may be reconsiderations about special live-action remakes. Let's see. The success of these early adaptations have paved the way for a few live-action remakes. Aladdin, The Lion King, Jungle Book, Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella. I don't think I've seen the Cinderella. We should watch the Cinderella with Olivia. What the hell's going on behind me right now? What are you doing?
I'm letting you know that I'm going to go pick up Olivia.
Oh, yeah?
Daycare call. She's running a low-grade fever.
Oh, now she's got a fever.
And complaining of a stomach ache.
Fever.
Fever.
Do you need to run her? Do you need to run her by the clinic up there?
No, I mean, we could go there as a walk-in, but I'm not sure they'd be able to fit us in. Her pediatrician's earliest appointment is December 4th, although I just sent her an email saying that she's, running a low-grade fever. What I'd like to do is monitor her and see if she gets worse, because I'm wondering if, with the tummy ache, if the antibiotics messed up her gut. Because I haven't seen her take a solid poop since the antibiotics. She's been having diarrhea.
Fast poops.
Yeah,
She got them fast poops.
that's what she calls them.
Oh my God, internet. The daughter has fast poops. Coming out fast.
So. Sound good?
Okay.
I'm going to take her a little pie because I promised that I would if she was good, and it sounds like she's been good today.
Well, if she hasn't been good, we're going to have to throw her out.
She took a long nap today, they said.
Oh, really? She's probably dying. I mean, if she took a nap, she's probably sick. That's what I mean. Yeah. Well, apparently Olivia took a nap, which means she probably is not feeling well. Apparently Olivia has a low-grade fever and took a nap at school, which means she's probably not feeling well. Oh, my God. So Vicky's going to go pick her up, although we'll see if we can get her over to the doctor and see what the Dr. Acula, says. Some argue that these... Okay, what were we talking about? There are plans for more than 2 handfuls of live-action remakes yet to come, including the Snow White film that has wrapped filming already. So the Snow White film is going to come out, right? I don't know. For now, it would seem very likely that Moana live-action movie still gets made, as it was part of Disney's annual shareholders meeting and featured Dwayne Johnson. Others in the group mentioned above, however, could be in danger of being axed. Disney has already begun casting development for several of these films, including Hercules and Lilo and Stitch, but that does not mean they'll follow through. Unfortunately, Disney films such as The Sword and the Stone, Robin Hood, and The Aristocrats could all be gone as a result of the strike and infinite delays. So this article didn't help us either, but I will have to find one that confirms what the F I was talking about. Yeah, Disney's Snow White has been delayed, which makes sense because a lot of it has to do with the actual production, the editing and everything. Like, they may have wrapped, but the strike meant that editing and everything was on hold. Yeah, Disney updated on Friday. Here, I'll bring you guys back into the fold here, although there's a very sexy picture of Jonathan Majors here at the top. Ooh. Let's not get in trouble with YouTube. Oh, it's too sexy. Disney updated its theatrical release calendar on Friday, pushing the new Snow White, starring Rachel Zegler, and pulling Searchlight's prestige drama, Magazine Dreams, starring the embattled Jonathan Majors. The studio giant has also delayed another Disney movie and a Pixar title. It doesn't even say when they delayed it to. March 22. Has been postponed from March 22, 2024 to March 21, 2025. Oh my God, they needed an extra year? Look, apparently they needed an extra year. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Oh, I guess they're having problems with the little people community. I guess they're having problems with the little people community as far as the dwarf situation goes for Snow White. Okay, maybe they're figuring out how to work around that. I don't know. What's going on here? All right. It would probably take me a while to actually look this up, and we have other crap to talk about today, so we'll move on. But Disney, I guarantee you Disney is not canceling Christmas. That is an absolutely absurd statement from your mother, the cool team. Hopefully you can sort them out. I know it's difficult to deal with the boomers sometimes. A lot of the boomers out there are losing their cool these days. Truth be told, I've experienced a lot of the boomer rage myself. I've seen them freaking out. I've seen them running about. I've seen them, navigating traffic poorly, being enraged by things like, the kids, right? The kids are this, the kids are that. They're doing this, they're doing that. And yet, it's always one of the easiest things to compliment them on is that you go, but this is the world that you contributed to building. I don't understand. Like, your generation set this up and implemented all this shit, and then you're now complaining about it? Like, it's very weird. And I'm guessing that, like, as they get to retirement age and whatnot, they're thinking, like, wow, I've got all this spare time now to, sit on the $20,000 house that I bought 40 years ago that's now worth, $2.1 million. And, now I can complain about everything that's going on in the world, even though I've been checked out for the last 40 years, which I've noticed a lot of that. What's on the docket? What's on the agenda? We got some stuff to talk about today. This last weekend, we did a couple things, a couple of family things and whatnot. Anybody can call in and ask some questions if they have some questions. I know previous to the show, I had some questions about well water versus city water versus RO water, and what are the benefits and detractions from each one. What the fuck? Go back here. There we go. Okay. So we could probably run down that. We can start from the economical side. Like, if you already have a well water is generally going to be cheaper than city water. The most expensive water that you can get is RO water, or realistically RO water from the store. I know that sounds weird to a lot of people, but I've known a lot of fish keepers that have been like, I found a store that has this really clean filtered water, and I go buy 5-gallon jugs from there. I've known of a lot of people that have done that, and I have tried to advise them in the past that is by far and away the most expensive way to possibly get fish tank water for your fishes. That is so crazy in my mind. Not only are you paying retail markup, you're paying the labor markup, you're also paying for their filters, you're also paying for their water, blah, 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 right? Like, there's like every opportunity, and you're paying to like drive over and get it, all that stuff. There's like every opportunity for them to extract money from you. They are extracting it from you, and that is happening with the store-bought RO water. Sounds insane to me, but I've known a lot of people that have done it, and I don't encourage anyone to ever do that ever again. Don't buy your store in 5-gallon jugs, or don't go to the store and buy your fish tank water in 5-gallon jugs. Most certainly do not go to Petco and buy fish water either. That's fucking buck wild and crazy. Don't. It's buck wild and crazy and expensive. And it's not even more convenient, okay? Just to be clear, it's not even more convenient. You will immediately run into wondering why your bank account is hemorrhaging cash, and what could you possibly do about it? Well, it's like you could stop doing said behavior of buying all the water from the store. That's wild. Don't do that. If you want to... Let me find this real quick. I know I have some in my Amazon store, but if you wanted to get a water filter that will do 99.9% of what any fish tank could possibly need, a simple a simple 2-stage water filter that pulls out the sediment, that pulls out microns, and pulls out and runs through a charcoal filter. This is probably one of the best options out there. This one's $109 right now. Truth be told, I want you guys to understand that I'm Amazon affiliate. So if you go through the Amazon link and buy stuff, I get a commission, but it doesn't change the price for you. It just gets a commission for me. This one right here is from Water Drop. There's a bunch of companies that resell this size of filter. These filters are very easy to get. You could get them from a local hardware store. You can get them off other websites. If you don't like Amazon, that's fine. I'm just using this as a point of reference so that you guys can go look at them. That 2-stage filter is pretty much going to do just about anything that you realistically need for your fish tank. If you're a kind of person that requires a reverse osmosis water filter for your system, for whatever fish or shrimp or whatever it is that you happen to be keeping, you can find a 5-stage RO, and I'll find one here real quick. This will take just a second as I go through and find a brand that I have used and can say, oh, this is one that works. Now, to be clear, most RO systems work. Most of them will function. One of the things that we need to take into account, though, if you are going to buy a reverse osmosis water filter, is availability of filters, ease of use, the ability for you to make changes to the system if you want. I do highly recommend not getting a 50-gallon per day. I highly recommend getting something that is 100 gallons per day or something like that you can actually functionally utilize as an average person that doesn't have a monumental amount of time to make RO water. And let me see if I can't find... Where is it? For some reason... Where are you? Where are you? Let's see. Amazon's like trying to push other products. I'm like, no. This takes just... This will probably take a second. Are you familiar with something taking a minute? Nope, nope, nope. Here we go. Here it is right here. So this one right here is by Aquatic Life. I have used this one. I've used this one for a long, long time. I've used multiple versions of these. I've ordered a whole bunch of them. These are in my opinion, these are the easiest ones to change the filters on, so that you can actually see what the hell's going on. You can see what's happening. But like I said, I don't think you need an RO filter. Like I said, I would probably personally go with the 2-stage filter. That's probably going to handle 99.9% of everything that you would need as far as fish keeping goes if you need to filter your water. Now, whether or not you need to filter your water, that is going to be different all around the world, okay, when it comes to your water source. Now, one thing I can say is that well water is almost always full of calcium, magnesium, anything that makes the water hard. All the minerals and stuff like that is generally going to be in well water, okay? Well water is almost always going to have that. It's pretty rare to find a soft water spring source, although I do know of 2, so they do exist. But it's pretty rare that the average person out there has a well that is tapping into a soft water spring. I know of one in the south end, and I know of one in the north end. So like I said, they do exist. It's just very rare. Even people I know that are like down the street from the place where they have the soft water well, their water's hard water coming out of there. So in order for you to make the calculation whether or not you need to filter your water or not, that's going to come from you testing. That's going to come from you experimenting with your water to find out what is going on. Testing it to get a full comprehensive idea of what is in the water, if there's weird bacteria in the water, if it's hard water and you want soft water, if it happens to be soft water and you want neutral water or hard water. All of those things are going to come from you testing your water source to figure out how that is. Now, where I live, I do have a well out back. You'll see a video on that later. I'm going to get into depths of the well here right now at the moment. But needless to say, I have a video that's kind of funny because I didn't realize the well was there. Long story short, I didn't realize that the well was there. I thought the well was in my neighbor's yard. And it turns out we both have one. Anyhow, the tap water that I use is from our my local watershed, from the municipal water company that is here. It comes out soft. There's not a lot in it. The TDS is like between 6 and 15. It's very soft. It's very clean. There's not a ton of chlorine in it and stuff like that. It does need some dechlorination, but it's not over the top. My water here is quality here is fantastic out of the tap. Really no complaints realistically as far as the tap water goes here. So I don't need to filter my tap water. I don't have to do that. How do I know that? Because I test the water. I find out what the hell's in it. And then I go, does that apply to my fish or my plants? Pretty simple as far as I'm concerned. It might be confusing to you. I understand. Things are confusing, especially if you're new to doing them. But it's something that's pretty easy to learn about. It's something that you'll get the knack for over a very short period of time. So where my recommendation comes from is municipal water is generally the cheapest. It's generally been it's generally been pre-filtered because people don't want to be drinking no brown water out of their tap and stuff like that. So you don't want to be drinking nasty water out of your tap and all that stuff. So it generally is the cheapest. Most people have it on demand in that kind of situation. Now, if you are on well water, like I said, it's going to change how you're going to attack the fish keeping situation. Now, if I was somebody who lived in an area that had hard well water, first off, what I would do is I would probably keep fish that like harder water, right? Oh my God, the cool team needs and Witchy Cat, everybody needs a link to a water test kit. Yeah, no worries. This will take no time at all because I'm very familiar with the water test kits. There are some additional kits I use. Some people will argue with me on this. I can actually answer both of those questions. Give me just a second. So first off, water test strips are garbage. Don't ever use them. They're a scam. They are trash. They are more inaccurate than ever, all the time, on a regular basis. They're so easy to screw up. They're so easy to cross-contaminate. They're so easy to you're just wasting a lot of your money. Test strips are garbage, and no one has figured out how to make them work well. And if they have worked well, they're so freaking expensive, you would never want to buy them at home, right? You would never want to buy them for personal use. Those single-use rip-open fancy man test strips that you see at like the water plant and stuff like that, those ones are fairly accurate. They're incredibly expensive. They're out of this world expensive. Like right here, there's a 7-in-1 aquarium test strip, $12.99 for 150 strips or 100 strips or whatever the fuck this is. 150 strips for $12.99. Each one of those strips that do one chemical at like the water test plant are more than that, just for one test. So don't buy strips. It's a waste of your money. It's a waste of your time, and you're probably not going to get an accurate reading out of them. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your time. People are selling you a scam, so don't buy it. Buy a liquid test kit. Imagine somebody came over to test and set the chemicals in your pool, and your kids swim in it every day, and you're counting on the pool guy to test the chemicals in your pool, and all they did was pull out a little jar with they just pull out a little jar with some test strips and dunked it in your pool and went, "Yeah, it looks good, Mr. Stevenson. Who cares? I poked the test strip in there. You know, it's good. It's good. We're fine." fucking abysmally stupid. Like, you would fire that guy immediately. And by the way, if somebody is servicing your fish tanks and they're doing that, you should probably get rid of them too. You should probably have them no longer service your fish tanks and hire a company that's actually testing your water. Anyhow, Control Paste. Here's an Amazon affiliate link to Master Test Kit from API. The Freshwater API Master Test Kit is the one that I always recommend to people. It has everything there for an aquarium that you're really concerned about for the health of the fish, realistically. pH, ammonia, nitrite, nitrate. High range pH, I don't know why that's in there, but it is in there. So that's going to be your master test kit for that. Then you go with the GH and KH testers to figure out your hardness, which I have to find those right now for you. GH and KH. Here we go. GH and KH are separate test kit for whatever, probably a money-making reason. That's probably the reason for it, I would imagine. So between all of this, between these two kits, there really isn't all that much that else that you would need to test for realistically. And right now there's a coupon on the GH and KH test kit, a $240 coupon, so that makes it $9 or something. And the master test kit is supposedly on sale for $35, but I don't think I've ever paid more than $35 for a master test kit. So I'm wondering if that's like a falsely inflated price, but I don't know. I haven't bought one in a little while. It says that the last one I bought was March 21st, 2021. Yeah. I guess that's off of Amazon, so maybe I bought one from somewhere else, because I know I have a brand new one that I haven't that is sitting out there and is ready to go for the new fish room. So I have it sitting up in the spot where you'll be able to check it out. Fritz has a new master test kit too. Let's see. I haven't used that one. Fritz master test kit. How much is it? $40. It's currently $40. Wide range pH, ammonia, nitrite, nitrate. And that one's currently $40 on Amazon, so I don't know. But I haven't used that one, so I don't know. I would imagine it's probably accurate. Most of the Fritz products are pretty accurate, except for when their manufacturing plant catches on fire. Yeah, Fritz Industries chemical facility in Mesquite, Texas caught on fire and reported multiple injuries. Yeah, Fritz is an interesting company because they're actually an oil field production company. Oil field products, oil and gas-related technology and equipment, chemicals, and biological formulations, the company's website states. Yeah, they're mostly like do chemicals and stuff for oil and things like that. And for some reason, this chemical plant in Texas keeps catching on fire. I don't know why. Yeah. Anyhow. Yeah. Moving on. Sorry, I got distracted. By chemical fires. Chemical fires are always exciting, right? Water testing, not for aquarium use. Okay, so if you're trying to test your, for instance, like let's say you are like me and you retap into an old well outside on the property that has been out of use for a while. What you want to do is, first off, you want to flush that well. And in the way that I'm saying, there's two ways to do that. First, you want to start pumping water from it so that it can replenish itself. Oftentimes, like stagnant well water will be just sitting there for years and years and years. And that top layer, as you could imagine, a stagnant water source, just like in your aquarium, is going to not necessarily go bad, but the bacteria is going to grow all out of whack, and things are going to get all wonky going on down there. That's the easiest way to explain it. It's wonky donkey down in the dark hole, okay? So the first thing that you want to do is you want to start pumping water to get it to start replenishing itself, right? You want it to start, get that water moving, right? You want to get that water moving and get that going. So one easy way to do that is just to set that well onto a timer and have that water flowing out into a field or somewhere that's innocuous. Like don't drain it into your basement, obviously, but you want to get that thing on a timer and have it run a certain amount of water every whatever period of time you've decided. And typically, when we set those up, we'll have them run for 10 minutes every 6 hours or something like that. Have it just pump some water, turn off, pump some water, turn off. Does that make sense? And slowly, you're going to start working that water out of there. I forget the time period that you want to do that for. I forget how long it is. It might be a week. It might be 2 weeks. It might be 2 days. It might be whatever. I don't recall, so you'd want to go look that up. But if you want to do it amateur style, run it like that for a few days until it starts replenishing itself and start to figure out, oh, yeah, this well's working. It's getting filled back up to the level that it was at before. Everything seems to be working. Okay. Once you get that happening, then you can start to take water samples. The first thing that you want to do is smell it. Give it the old smell test. The second thing that you'd want to do is use an aquarium kit, an aquarium water testing kit to test what's in the water. So you at least have a baseline knowledge of the certain potential hazards that we look for on a regular basis already. And then you're going to go into easy mode, okay? You're going to go to your local hardware store, whether it be Menards or Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever. You bring your water sample in there. And there's two things that you can do. You can, one, go bring it in there and ask them about the water test kits that you can send in to the water district, or you can call your local water district and ask them, hey, how do I go about having you guys come test the well? Then there are local people that will test. They'll come out, they'll test your water. They'll see if there's cryptosporidium in there. They'll see if there's other bacterium in there. They'll see if there's cholera in there. So water well test near me. So you'd go and look that up. And some of the first places that you're going to see pop up is like Culligan, like those kinds of companies. You'll see some plumbers show up. But like I said, you can take a water test up to your local Home Depot or whatever. They have a little thing. You can put the water in it, and then you mail it off. And as far as I know, the shipping is free. I think you do have to pay a certain amount of money for a certain amount of money to run the test. But they'll run like a full spectrum test on your water to see what the hell's going on with it and start to give you an idea if it is safe. if you have a well that needs to be certified for people to drink, now you're going to have to get a professional to come over. They're going to come over and run a bunch of tests and find out what the hell's going on with the well before you get your family to start drinking that water all the time. Otherwise, you got to boil it and let it cool, and that's a lot of work. It's a lot of work for the average person. And if there is something in that water that's going to be causing health issues for people, you would definitely want to make sure that you're not going to be getting sick from your water. And boiling your water all the time is a big pain because people will eventually get lazy. They'll get lazy with it, and they'll stop doing it, and then somebody will get sick, and then you'll have all this other stuff to deal with. What the fuck? Okay. What's going on? What's going on here? My favorite paint company has a big sale going on right now. Do they have sale on any paints that I need for some of these paintings I'm working on? Wouldn't you guys like to know what paint I'm working on? Wouldn't you guys like to know? Wouldn't you guys like to know what I'm painting on? Oh, how do you lower the pH of well water? Water softener. Basically, you're going to filter. That's basically the reality. You're going to filter, and or you're going to add, what is that called? Water softener / acid neutralizer. Or right, what is it? Acid. You're going to add acidic to the water. You're going to make the water more acidic. Oh, what is it called? Water softener. Yeah, I mean, it's a water softener, right? But you're basically going to add a filter system to the water. That's really the only way that you're going to do it. If you need to lower the pH. But it really... how high does it need to be? I think your well water needs to be like over 9 or 10 or something like that before it's dangerous. Before it's dangerous for people, for sure. Where did that go? I have to check on this paint because this sale's going to end here in 45 minutes. Is that a deal? That's some decent paint. Joel is painting? Yeah, I'd be painting, bro. Like I painted that painting back there. It's leaning on its side and it's not up on the wall, but yeah. I love doing paintings, man. I wish people would hire me for murals, but they probably don't know that I'm doing murals now. Because I haven't advertised it, so that's probably why. I rarely use Liquitex anymore. I use it a bit, for sure. As far as my black and whites and most of my acrylic paints and stuff like that, I go with Stuart Simple. How do you say his name? Simple? Yeah. I've been very happy with the wacky acrylic paints that they make, and I can mix down most of the colors from what they make. But I still use a lot of Liquitex. Let me not badmouth the company that I use. I do use a lot of their stuff still. This is what I was looking for. I was trying to find some white paint. I realized I am low on white paint, and they don't have any large. They don't have any large white paint. Lame. Okay. They don't even have the paint I need. It's sold out. But they don't have a large. They just only have like a 34 ounce is their large, but it's sold out. And I'm not buying paint by 5 ounce portions. That's crazy. We can't do that. Dude, your white paint's sold out. What a freaking bummer, dude. What a bummer. I could have definitely used some like 50% off paint. For sure. What is this thing down here? What is this? Hey. Is there like a This is crazy. Oh my god. Okay. Paint is expensive? Yeah, it is freaking expensive. 1 liter of this paint is $200. It's fucking crazy. Fucking crazy, bro. I can't get 6 liters. That's too much. I wonder if this coupon works. I see how they got around it. It's new and it's on sale, so you can't get a discount code. Okay, well F this. Aubrey, I love your shrimp artwork. Oh yeah, you know what's weird? I got fed a Flip Aquatics short showed up on my Instagram feed, and it was one of my shrimp paintings was in the background, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I made that painting." That was weird. That was weird. That was a weird moment that happened last week, and I thought that was interesting. I would love to do some more shrimp paintings. Yeah, I don't know. Soon I'll be doing some more shrimp paintings, I hope. Making art paint or painting walls art. Making art paint. Or painting walls art. Yeah, wall art? Murals? Yes. I would love to be doing murals again. I hope to get back to doing them. I hope to get back to doing them very soon. Although it is super freaking cold out, so it'll probably be a while before anybody is interested in any outdoor mural art. I got like 900 messages here from like everything I've ever accessed, and anything I've ever gone to their website. I'm getting emails from them and messages. Okay, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Nah. Delete. I'm gonna delete all these. We gotta delete all these emails. Okay. All right. Should we play a game of Risk today or what? Cool Team says, I'd watch you paint. Have you ever painted on stream? Yeah, let's see if we can't find. So I've posted a let's see, how do we do this? Videos, filter. How do we search across my channel? Paint. Let's see if we can't find it. Spray painting shipping containers. Here we go. Can we watch this one? Oh, it's all small. Why is it all small?
Happy to say that I am finished with the clown loach.
Yeah, I made this painting a while ago. And I don't know if I have a copyright on this music or not. Probably. It's probably a track that I made, but I'll probably get hit from some weird thing. And what do you call it? I'll probably get hit by some weird thing from copyright, from some weird random copyright. So I think what we'll do is just mute it, because we don't need to really hear exactly what I'm saying. But yeah, so like this painting here, I made this video. This is a very good video. You guys might not know, but this is a very good video. And actually, that painting that's right there is in the background right here. Yeah, that painting is that painting. I still have that painting. And I made that painting. So, yeah. This is a clown loach that was commissioned by a YouTuber. A YouTube person? A fan? Fan. We'll just call him a fan. I don't know if they're fans anymore. A lot of people that were my fans at certain points in time have become anti-fans now. Probably because I said fucking shit or whatever, and they got super mad and they started to cry or whatever. Things have happened. Things have happened. Attitudes have changed. People have become wildly, what do you call it? They've become wildly polarized, you know, or they're just like Donald Trump fans or whatever. And I'm like, fuck you. I don't want to talk to you. You're a fucking crazy person. So yeah, I made this as a commission. I probably will be making some more commissions for some people and be doing some more of those in the future. So we'll see. I started posting some of these videos onto YouTube, and they really did not do well. Even though they're fish related, even though the fish fam, whoever those people are supposed to be, supposedly, the fish fam people didn't really like watching those videos. So I stopped uploading them, which is goofy because I probably should never have listened to any outside people's opinions on stuff. But there was a period of time there where I was being swayed by whether or not something was profitable for someone else or not, was, you know, whispering in my ear or influencing my decisions on the content creating. And it's unfortunate that I allowed myself to be swayed that way, but I was, and it's ridiculous, and I'm sorry for that, but it is just is what it is. Time has passed, and all those wounds will eventually heal. And we'll all be fine. We'll just continue moving forward. Double action. That's right. It's a double action, buds. So, yeah. I do a lot of painting. And like I said, I posted videos about stuff like that. And I think in the future with the new studio space, the Fish Room, I'm going to... So one of the things that I've had to do is figure out how to play non-copyright music for you guys, or not for you guys, for whoever's watching the live stream. So whoever the viewer is watching can listen to non-copyright music. I normally wear headphones all the time. I wear headphones while I'm working. I have 2 pairs of headphones right here. Because I wear headphones, I work by myself all the time, so I'm constantly listening to podcasts, I'm listening to books, I'm listening to breaking news, whatever. I'm always listening to something because I'm working by myself. And so if I'm listening to something that's copywritten while I'm working on a painting, I will get copyright claim initially and then run the risk of a copyright strike, right? That somebody's like, hey, you're just profiting off listening to our record. So I had to figure out how to avoid that, but also have a stream that actually functions properly, that I can have a screen up that I can cut in and talk to people as they're asking questions and stuff like that. So heaven forbid somebody like super chats and they super chat like, I don't know, $50 or $10 or $20 or whatever, some money that they went out and they earned it by digging into, scratching into the soil with their bare hands. Their fingernails are clawing into the dirt. That's how they got their money. And then they send the shit to me, right? And they're like, I sent it to you because I wanted to find out about this question. And then I never even saw the question because I got my head in a painting and I'm just leaned over and I never saw the question pop up. So I've been trying to resolve that of being able to stream and do that. And also that is what I'm trying to set up so I can do that for fish tank stuff. So while I'm doing my maintenance, while I'm working on my tank, while I'm doing my aquascaping, I've been working on setting up all of that stuff so it's networked and it functions properly. It has been a whole process. There's a lot of shit that has been going into it. Cables running through the walls, figuring out what this does, figuring out what that does, finding stuff that just doesn't work at all. Somebody being like, well, here's how I resolved that problem, and then you go try it and it just doesn't fucking work, and then you find out from somebody else that like they're like, no, that would have never worked, right? So it's been a lot of that. Needless to say, I haven't had a ton of support. I don't have a lot of people helping. I've been sort of hindered over the past 5 years by working for a company that basically didn't want me to even be making fucking content. That also was a problem. And there was also a pandemic, which didn't help because anytime I would get onto the internet and I'd go like, yeah, wear a mask when you're out in public so you don't get your germs on other people. And suddenly I have to have an argument with some fucking maniac out of Kansas who sniffs glue for a living, screeching at me about how Donald Trump is the king lord of the earth and blah, blah, blah. Like all this shit has been going on in the meantime. And then on top of that, having to take the concerns of a commercial business that I don't even fucking own on top of it, right? So none of that stuff had anything to do with me. It had nothing to do with you guys, but it just is where we were at, right? I'm doing my best to move past all of that, to get all of this stuff done, and it has been, as the cool team says, easier said than done. It has been a fucking... every time I get to a point like where I'm about to go over a hurdle, today was a perfect example. So I have these two 11-foot 4-inch pieces of lumber that are from trees that I cut down in the yard. I milled them up with the help of Kevin, and Joey actually came one day of the milling to help. So with that, we milled up that lumber. I covered it with a one of those parking garages that you assemble, right? It's not a parking garage, it's a carport. It's like a temporary carport. It's the poles, and then it has the big tarp that goes over it. Beautiful. I had all the wood in there, right? And then we got some insane fucking derecho. If you know what a derecho is, it's like hurricane winds that last for 20 minutes or something, just kind of out of nowhere. We had this crazy windstorm. A big derecho like flew over here, and it took that carport and it flew it across the yard, and it smashed into our shed building thing, tacoed the thing. So I was out there during this crazy storm, tried to get that thing. It bent all of those poles. They all got fucked up. So then I covered it with that. So then it's been this struggle of trying to keep the wood dry with this big giant tarp that keeps getting rained on and snow on it and all that stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. So I've gone through the trials and tribulations of drying out the wood that we milled. Got it dry. Got it down to about 11% moisture content. Perfect. I bring it into the garage, and I've been dehydrating it essentially with the dehydrator, getting the water content out of the wood, keeping it warm. It's perfectly straight. It's perfectly flat. Everything's great. Now I need to cut one side and I need to cut the other side so I can line them up perfectly together and make them into a big giant countertop that is going to be a big portion of the fish room itself. So I had to take one of my old skill saws and I had to attach it to this bracket, this Millscraft bracket, Milescraft, these guys. I had to attach it to a big bracket so I can make two perfect 10-foot long cuts so I can back to back, and then I can edge joint these pieces together. That the first shipment got lost for that 10-foot piece. The second shipment finally came today. I got it. I assembled everything. I was ready to go. and there's a screw on the back side of it that means that the saw won't go all the way down onto the thing. It's fucking stupid. But anyhow, so I was dealing with that today. And of course I'm filming all this, and it's a big waste of film because there's just, the story is so stupid that I just told it to you guys. The story is so dumb. It's like, let's make a video about this. I don't, let's not. Let's just figure out how to fix it, and then maybe I'll make a short about it. I probably won't. I just got to move on. So, but the reason I told that little story there is that pretty much every juncture has been goofy nonsense like that. And like the cool team said, easier said than done at pretty much at pretty much every juncture. It is easier said than done. But we do need to record a risk stream today. So we are going to play a game of Risk. Maintenance schedule. The servers are going under maintenance in 4 hours and 29 minutes. Okay, we're not going to play a 4 hour and 29 minute game. So, and now my mom's calling. I'm going to have to call her back. Anyhow. Or hold on. Let's call her, or let's answer real quick. I'm going to have to mute you guys, so deal with that. Okay, I better not have been talking. I better not have been talking while I was muted. So there we go. Okay, so we're gonna play a game of Risk. Let's move over to quickly run over where we're at right now. Okay, currently we are at 32,309 rank points. What do the rank points mean? Does it matter? I don't think it really matters for anything. We are on this account. We're at 184 wins and 295 losses. We ran into some real weird players last week, and I had 3 or 4 losses in a row of seemingly like people knew my account type situation. So I don't know. But we definitely are not too worried about our win-loss ratio. We're doing pretty well. Everything is fine. And our current rank on the world leaderboard is 122. We're ranked 122 out of the world. Does it mean anything? Probably not, but that's where we're at. Let's see if we can't find an interesting game to play and kick it off here for today. When we figure out what game we're going to play, we'll figure out the settings, and I'll let you know. Fixed. We don't want to play fixed. We want to play progressive. Fixed is just too... It's just too boring, I think, realistically. 120 seconds. We can't do a 120-second turn timer, can we? No, I don't think we can do that. We can't do a 120-second turn timer. 70%? No. Capital Conquest? No. Arkeanos? Fixed? No. No. What is this? What's with these 120-second turn timer? I can't do the 120-second turn timer. Oh, here's somebody on the meta settings, but they left alliances on. I'm not playing. I do not want to play games with alliances on. So it's like, this is funny because they have fog turned on, blizzards turned on, but the alliances are on. So it essentially like negates the fact that you have a fog of war happening. Ah, crap! I would have played this. It's full. Progressive 60 alliances. Yeah, let's do it. This is the meta settings right here. Who are we playing? I don't know who we're playing. I don't know any of these names. Never seen them before in my life. All right. We're playing meta settings. Meta settings. Europe Advanced, Progressive, Capitals, Fog, Blizzards, no alliances. What's up? Let's go. We'll see if we can crush some noobs. We'll see what's happening. Whoops, that was quick. What happened? I don't like asparagus. Since we're muted, we can say whatever we want. Oh, no. I was muted. That sounds awesome. Book-matched lumber in the lumber table in the fish room. Yeah, it's going to be a big countertop that's sort of pivotal to the room. All right, let's take a look. We are the Piss Army again. We're the Piss Army, okay? So if anybody is ever wondering, we're the Piss Army. Yellow. Team Yellow. Let's see. White is a bot, so we could cap here on Greece. Potentially. Ooh. And white capped up here. Pink is right there. Black is right here. Black probably knows what's going on there. Where do the blizzards cut off? Blizzards cut off down this way. The Orient is split. Russia. Okay. Wow. Seems like everybody is sort of clustering over here, probably because they want to get the extra cap. Would be my thought. Pink, I don't know what Pink's going to do, but it's probably going to be hard times for Pink. I think the only spot that I have to potentially cap is right here. I can't go noob corner. I don't have anything in Spain or France. Red's down here. Great. Fan-frickin-tastic. I got red. I got red coming up the back door. So we'll see how this goes. We'll see what white does on their first turn. They're going to get 6. They won't be able to roll my cap. We don't know what black is going to do. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. This is kind of a weird board, weird layout. The fact somebody bought it out is a bummer. Where did pink go after all? I mean, pink going in the 5th position, you'd want a cap on a 2, a 3, or a 4. They've got a 4 and a 3 and a 2 right here. A 2 and a 1 up here. So I don't know where they capped, but there's potential that they have a really good spot. All right. Let's see what white does. Oh my god, neutral bots? Farts. Oh my god. I didn't realize it was neutral bots. I fucked up. I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be right here. I friggin' shouldn't have capped right here. I have made a critical mistake, my guy. I didn't realize it was neutral bots. And I'm sorry. Oh, my God. Well, let's see if we can't get some territories. Let's put 3 down here. We're going to go ahead and end our turn. We're going to move our 3 over here. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Shit. Guy, have you ever screwed up before? Because I screwed up right at the beginning of this game here. Red's going to go buck wild. Well, with any luck, we'll have over 12 territories. So we'll at least get a 1 troop bonus. I don't know if red's just going to break everything down here. This is god-awful, though, but because I have all of this white garbage, all this white trash. I have all this white trash in my bonus, and like I said, screwed up. What did Pink get? Pink got their 8. Okay, so we're still on first round here. Oh my god. Unbelievably bad play from me. Completely bad. So bad. So unbelievably bad. I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. My god. I didn't realize we had neutral bots. I figured, oh, these are going to attack around. I could probably get my 2 out here to get this cap. No, I just... Awful. Do. What is black doing? What did black just do? What did black just do? What was happening there? Well, why did they take off their cap? What are they doing? Huh. That was weird. We don't know what black was doing. Did they steal somebody's cap? Did somebody leave a cap down there with like a 3 or something on it? Wow, blue is getting some of the worst dice I've seen in a while. And unfortunately, we don't have 15. Okay, let's see. 7-on-4 cap roll is just not a good idea. But we could do this and this. Yeah, see, that's kind of what I was thinking was going on down here. Iceland. This Iceland bonus, this 2-point Iceland bonus, so they still got 5. If I had taken this white 2, I would get 8 on my next turn. Oh, pink quit. Okay, pink lost their cap, and they quit. How much is he putting back? I wonder... Okay, blue's getting 7. Probably have extra territory. All right, pink quit. White quit. Neutral bot. Okay. Potentially could come down here into the Orient, but I'm never going to get the Orient bonus, so it's never really going to matter until like I need to get cards. So, because I'm stuck behind this wall of white here, and then I got red right over here in Sahara Desert. So I think what I'm going to do is this. Everything's gone crazy. Oh, reconnecting. Okay. Okay. Well, that was crazy. What? What the hell? Oh, I don't even know. I don't even know. Are we back? I don't know. Did I ever drop from YouTube? Oh my god. Now I got this red 7 to deal with. Huh. Oh wow. Caps lock was on. So I did. Okay, so I dropped it like all my internet dropped. Is he going to hit? He lost 8, so he'll have 7 and 7. What does it keep doing? Huh. Well, I just keep disconnecting from the game, and then I do my moves, and then it disconnects, and then I reconnect with not having done anything. Oh, weird. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see if I can navigate this. What was that? I don't know what happened. Oh, okay. I think I went here, and I think it went from here to here, and it disconnected, right? How much are trades right now? 4? Oh my god. Even a trade's useless. And there might be pink down here. So we don't know what's going on. Apparently my internet was having some kind of like freak out. I don't know what's going on there. We'll see if we can navigate the rest of this game, though. I can hear my daughter out there crying, and it's disturbing for sure. I don't know what's going on. All right. So at the very least, we have a bonus. We have a capital that I don't think anybody could hit yet. And this, we'll see if we can navigate this disaster. We'll see. Red's going to come over here. Are they going to hit my cap? That'd be funny. Oh, they're taking the bonus. That doesn't really matter to me because I can just break that bonus at any point in time. Let's see. What am I going to get next turn? Now I only have 12. With 13 territories, I'll probably only have 12. I've got a 4 here. I can get red out of up here. How much is red getting per turn? 13. Okay. So depending on where they fortify to, I could always come through here and break. But I'm thinking I'll start to take some of their outside position. There was one sump that was 6 feet long, like holy cow, brand new, never used, custom acrylic from Clear Fabrications, only $1,500. That's a good deal. That's a good deal on a brand new from those guys. They their tanks are expensive, so. Is Black? Did Black quit? Oh, okay, Black quit. Oh, I'm in a 1v1v1 with blue and red. Okay. All right, what's blue gonna do here? I am definitely a card behind, that's for sure. I don't know what Black put on this capital down here. Did Black trade? So Black had 5 cards and then quit. Yeah. Huh. That's real weird. I don't know where blue is going. I don't know what blue is doing. Did not see them at all. There's a lot of black up there. There's a red 3 here. Could potentially take a 10 trade. But that's going to put my 4 there. I could probably break blue, but that's not a big help. I could probably take this capital down here with a trade. It would put me on 3 cards, or I'd be on 5 cards. Let's just see what's down here. I want to see what's down here. All right. We'll just put our 9 there. And all right, we're just going to do that for now. Red's only getting 10, which I think that means that blue put in over here. I think blue put their troops in over here and went down into red. I think that's what happened. Yeah, to be honest with you, like, I would be super interested in like a brand new 6 foot long sump for sure, but $1,500 is just way out of the price range for me now. I don't even have a job, bro. But white is just creating all of these weird little. There's just weird little blizzards everywhere. There's weird little artificial blizzards, which is crazy. Blue is steamrolling, but they seem to be steamrolling into red right now. So we are going to let them do it. If they're going to continue to take all their troops and put them into red, I'm going to let them keep doing it for now. Because we know that they have this capital here on Kiev and Rostov. So we can definitely break blue. Blue doesn't seem to be paying too much attention to us. Let's go like this. We'll trade that. We'll get a little Sevastopol action +2. We're going to break red, that's for sure. We're going to do that. We're going to leave that red 3 there. We need to bulk this up so that red can't get in. And then I think that's our turn. And then we're going to take this 9 and we're going to put it right there. Okay. I'm going to leave that 3 down there and see how much red wants to antagonize us. No room for stumps for me. I'll just be hang on back. Yeah, it kind of it does make sense, especially in your situation. Hey, 6 on 3 is not guaranteed. You could lose this. Oh. 1. So they attacked here. 2, 3, 4, a 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they maybe made it out to here. Black's still getting 11. Nobody's hitting black now. We got capital blizzards all over the place. Red and blue seem to be in a steel cage grudge match against each other, so I'm going to let them do that, but I'm going to continue to harass red just a little bit. I'm going to remove all their outside positions for sure. Slowly but surely. Let's see. I'll get 6 on the next turn, which will give me just enough to hit this red 3 out of here. And well, maybe I'll just hit this red 3. Ooh, 15. They're only getting 15 now. Some got broken. What are they going to do? Are they going to hit my 4? Oh, they're going to hit my 4, guys. I may have been ready for this contingency. Oh, I'm getting 9. That's right. But since you hit my 4, I'm definitely going to break your bonus. We'll put 3 here. Let's go in here a little bit. Let's go break blue's bonuses and leave a 5. Oh, we can move the 12 in there. Oh, they have a trade. Okay. We can't kill pink. But we can always... No, let's do this. What are we going to do? Let's just mess with red a little bit. Let's see what blue does. Let's see blue's reaction. Let's see what blue does. If red's going to keep, like, wasting their troops down here to get this 3, you're just going to leave my cap open, that's all. Yeah, red's over here now. They've hit all of blue out. Trade's only 15. Blue's going to trade for 15, then I'll have the 20 trade. I'm hoping that that blue comes out and tries to kill pink, and that pink is down here somewhere. Okay, thanks as always for the answered questions. Hope everyone has a great week. Oh, see you, Witchy. Witchy cat. Ooh, woo, witchy cat. Did blue quit? Oh, no, they're still playing. Take your trade. There you go. Let's see if they come flying out and hit my 16. That'd be funny. Hit the pink. Hit the pink right there. Oh, they're blocking the pink kill. Let's see. Should we take our trade? Probably not. Let's go back here. Let's just do a 10 on 5 and see what the F is down here. Oh, sweet. Okay. That's good. There. Okay. Good. There's pink down here, so I could hit that pink, and there's one pink territory, one pink card up here. What do you call it? Tile, tab, territory, and there's a pink down here too. So hopefully I can run through, kill pink, get their cards, go crazy. See, the thing is, for blue, like, I'm behind this white trash. I'm right back here. Blue's right up here. Blue doesn't like red already. Blue doesn't like me either, obviously. Nobody's fist bumping. Nobody seems to be trying to work together. But nobody wants to hit bot stacks, like these stacks from the bots. Like, ain't nobody want to hit that. So, kind of interesting. Blue should be getting 17. Yeah, okay. They might come out and hit this 9 and stuff. We'll see. Red's just trying to expand so that they can get big enough. We could potentially ruin Blue's day, which we might as well at this point. Oh! Ill-advised. Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, I got to trade. I'm going to kill pink, and then I'm going to kill red. All right. Or blue might try to kill me, but blue can't kill me. How much is a trade right now? 35. I'm just going to be roaming around down here. Just be roaming around down here with my trade. Because I can take at least 3 more cards down here. But what's going to be funny is that red better hit blue a bunch. So what's the next trade? Is 40. So I think I'd want to get this cap or this cap. So I could probably come out on this 8 and come across to get that cap. Yeah, you got 30. I will not be good to myself. Instead, I will work too hard and fall asleep on the sofa. I understand that way too much. I understand that way too well. Oh, we had to go for it. We had to go for it. Wasn't the greatest roll. Wasn't the greatest roll, but it did open up red to come out or blue to come down. Although maybe I should have hit the blue capital. I don't know. Let's see what red does here. Red got 30 troops. What did they... They didn't do jack. They attacked a couple times, but they didn't do anything. Yeah. Oh, we lost everybody. We're playing a game of Risk, and now we lost everybody. This is a weird game, though. With the disconnects and everything, I don't even know. I don't even know what to tell you. Well, at least I can just take off of this 1 right here. Black only has 2 cards, so it's not really very useful to go after hitting black at this point. I'm just going to chill. I think it's just the disconnects. Yeah, I mean the disconnects aren't helpful. It's funny when you're live and then it just disconnects and people are like, what? What happened? Yeah, we did get 31 new members today. I don't know what the one member was. Cuz it didn't give an alert for the one. But we had 20 gifted and 10 gifted. So, big thanks for those today, and I don't know where the 1 came from, but it says 31. I don't know who's the extra 1. Red's running up into blue right now, so blue should be pretty pissed at red, would be my guess at this point. We'll see what blue does to retaliate to red. I'm just sitting here in the middle now with a 45 cap on, Hungary. I was going to say Hungary, and I didn't want to be wrong. So we're on Hungary. Black has a capital on Venice. This 11 on Trieste, and these 6s down here, which I was hoping to hit some of the black territory out, but and try and get those 2 cards. But they have a 17 cap over here, and there's nothing I can do about that yet because I've had to trade just to survive. After red attacked me, and I feel bad about it. Blue got broken all the way down to 11, but they had a trade, so they're going to be coming back with an army, which will potentially decimate all of red, breaking them. We'll see how well they handle that. My guess is that red has a trade also. I can't hit these 11s, this 11 or the 15. That's just too crazy. And the 6s are turning me off from losing or from taking the extra, these black territories down here. Israel and Jordan. We're going to make that an 8. Then we're going to go like this. We're going to leave a 3 here. Then we're going to go like this. Then we're going to pull our 8 up here. And maybe a 49 cap will stop them from killing me on 3 cards. Do I have a trade on 3? I do. Oh, my God. We're going to survive. If we make it through this round, we're going to get another trade. And we're going to at least have a 100 cap. Chances are people won't hit our capital if it's 100. We could definitely decimate blue again, but I think, realistically, red is going to continue doing that. Oh. Did red take that cap? I think red took this capital. So potentially the only territories left of black are Trieste and Israel and Jordan. For the 2 cards. Not really worth it yet. How much did blue get? Blue got 33, and that's assuredly going into red at this point. But red has our original cap on Greece, and then they have a capital down here on the Sahara Desert. Sahara Desert's a terrible capital. Yeah, this has been a weird game. I don't play with neutral bots. I don't play with this kind of nonsense. People just quitting. I don't know. Why did you just put a 6 right there? Why do you fortify a 6 right here? I don't know. Very weird. Maybe he forgot. Maybe they forgot that they attacked all of my territories. This is fine. I'm just gonna pull back to here. Actually, I should have probably pulled down to here so that I could potentially get the black kill. What the f... Rude. Red's just crazed. Oh, red only started with 16. Okay. I don't know. If you guys leave me easy takes, I'm going to take easy cards, and I'm certainly going to trade on 3 no matter what. So blue must have something somewhere else, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13. Plus 2 caps. Doesn't make 13 troops, no. What's your trades now? 60? Ah. Verified. They did take it. Let's see if they get a trade and give a triple slapper to your boy over here. It might be coming. They only got 28 and 24 here, and 22 blocking. They put a 9 there. What else are they going to do? Oh, they're coming over the top up here. Here's the question. I don't know if red has a black kill guard back here. I don't know if there's a black territory back here. Blue getting 30 now. That doesn't make a lot of sense. So they still have Russia, Central Europe, right? Eastern Europe, 15. $16, $17, $18, $19. So they have some other bonuses. Okay. Oh, there's a freaking 9 down there. No trade. Shit. All right, where's red going? Oh, here they come with a 13 out of the corner there. They're getting 25. So blue, what does blue have at this point? Upper left corner, something. I don't know. A little confusing as to how they were getting 30. Because they don't have France. They don't have West Africa. They don't have North Africa. They only have 2 capitals. Now they're getting 14. So they've got to have, what, Noob Corner up there? 3, 5? No. I don't know how they were getting 30, and they still got 14. If Russia and Central Europe were just broken by red. Unless they've got Spain and something going on down here. Oh, they've been in here? Oh. Well, we don't want to block off the capital. We don't want to block off my capital. Blue is open to trying to get us. What we can do is hopefully red is crazed. We'll just sit here with a 101. Oh my god, no trade on 4. And I don't have any troops down here to kill these black territories for the 2 cards. Oh my god, blue has like everything down here. So this whole time I'm like breaking blue up here when blue is like, yeah, because blue has 4 capitals now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 1. Red's got 1. Red only has 24 troops on one of their capitals. I have no way of getting down here. They're probably going to take this capital next. Well, we got 16 that turn. Okay. So red has been doing at least something. Okay, we have 103 cap. Can we survive to the next trade at 70? The next trade at 70, we're going to kill black. If these are the last, indeed, these are definitely the last territories for black. Then we got to send the old whoopty in to do some business here. I don't know. How much is red getting? 34. So red has recaptured all of this. Okay. Oh, and they're putting onto this cap. That's not great. Red has 4 cards. How white is still in this game is ultimately super annoying, but it's like too much of a buffer here in between. How much did blue get? 14. Uh-oh. Is blue quitting? No. Okay. Two attacks, and that was it. Hey, Bear.
Sorry, I have to look for an important dress.
Hey, sweetie. How you feeling? Yeah? Put a 23 over here. Put a 57 here. Yeah.
Sure. Why are you talking on speaker, Dad?
We're live on the internet. Thanks, Bear. Yeah. It eats the cheese. All right. So now we have an idea of where red is. Red's leaving stacks all over the place. Red can't hit our capital. They added to here. They left a 68 there. They're going to come out and do whatever it is they're going to do. Okay. Blue still has 4 capitals. They have this capital, that one, and that one. I'm thinking... Yeah, I don't... Red should have put a ton more troops onto this capital. Blue has a trade. So hopefully blue will smash through a bunch of these troops. Blue doesn't have enough to take my capital, but they might be able to take the red capital down here to try and get 5. Alyssa hadn't seen Puffy in a while, so I went looking, just found him. He's fine. Oh. I thank you so much for taking care of Puffy for like a year. It's crazy you've had him for like a year. I'm very sorry I haven't gotten everything set up for him, but it's my bad. But thank you. It's your good that you've been taking care of him this long. I guess blue hits this capital. No. Blue did not hit that capital. Okay. All right, so what's our plan here? Blue has a 50 cap here, a 47 cap here. Red has a 26 capital here. I think our best bet is to take the 26 capital because it's the cheapest capital to hit. Red's just going to have to keep slogging along with whatever it is that they think they're doing. It's whatever they're doing is pretty nonsensical. Red just quit. Okay. So red just quit. I hit their capital and they quit. Okay, so I have a backup trade. Let's see what blue does now that red quit. Blue takes a trade. They're gonna have to try to hit my capitals because that's the name of the game now. Blue has these territories down here. What did they get? 14 troops. They're up here. They're gonna have to hit through all this red, but I'll be able to come down and mess with them. What are they gonna do? 80 there. Okay. Five attacks, and they didn't do anything to me. Okay. 6? 6 attacks. Didn't do anything to me. Okay. All right, I'm getting 14 a turn. I have a trade if I need it. Blue doesn't have a trade. We can get down here and break some of blue's bonus. Yeah, here we go. All right, we'll put a 69 back here for the memes. And we'll see what blue does. Hopefully blue opens this back up. But I'm guessing that blue took Spain. Yeah, okay. And they've only got a 53 here, an 80 there, a 50 there. We're like not that far off. That's 100, 80, 200. Yeah, I mean, he has like 250, 260 or something like that now. Maybe 300. We're not that far off in troops. I've got 2 capitals, one that he can't hit. I hit my 3. He's not hitting any red, so okay. Oh, thanks. Opened up my capital. So I need to get up and around, but I don't think there's any up and around that doesn't involve hitting a ton of red. Unless I can get to this capital here. 95. Four. 95 plus 14. Heh, 99. 109. 109. Calculate. 93%. All right, so it's like not quite good enough. Okay. So we'll wait for our cards on 5. We'll get this right here. 4. Then we can come off of here. He's got 65. Okay. All right, so he's got 65 on the back cap. He's got 80 on there. He's taking these territories out here. He hasn't hit this 11 or anything to go up this way. Yeah, now he's getting 20. Okay. So he must have had some troops behind reds here, and he's going up this way. So yeah, I think the way to deal with this is to take the trade and take this capital right here. Hmm, 13. Okay. Damn it. Well, I guess we got to do it. We got to do what we got to do, folks. All right. So he can still attack down in here and break this. He could stack on this cap if he has a trade and hit these caps. He could stack down here and hit this capital, but 62 is just like too much. 100 plus 11. So he could potentially put 111 here. Yeah, he lost that. Oops. Let's give him an oops. Do I have a trade? No. No trade. That's all right. Let's see. So we can do this. this. All right. Well, we're definitely getting a 1-up on blue now. We're getting a leg up on them. We've got 3 caps. They've got 3 caps. Troops about not that far off from each other. I've got 234. They've got 140, 190. Probably right around the same actually. But they're 3 cards behind me now. And they're not generating even remotely as much as I am. So they potentially could come off this 50 cap and break this bonus. Yeah, but they're stuck behind all this red material. They're not willing to hit that red material. I got a 9 down there. Are you going to hit it? Yeah, do it. Oh, he only lost 4. Bummer. Oh, I don't have a trade. What the fuck? That's ridiculous. Let me keep an eye on what he's doing back here. Because my next move is going to be to hit this 50 out of here. My next move is to hit this 50 cap. So the next trade is a 105, 105 plus whatever I'm holding right now. I'm going to come up this way, hit this 50 cap. Then I'm going to kind of solidify this capital and start to choke him over to the right-hand side of the board. I don't know if he'll ever make a move up here. Maybe if he does, if he gets a trade, he'll make a move up around the top to get around. Oh, that's great. He opened up. Okay. Have a 60 back there. 59, 58, 57, 56, 55. 55's going back. Okay. So I got a 123. I don't even think I need to stack it on this because I can bring this up, fortify. Because he only has what? Actually, let's just put it all here. Let's just go for gold because we can. All right, there we go. All right. So we've got most of the bottom of the map. We've got 4 capitals now. 284. He's got 3 cards. I got 3 cards. I don't have a trade. We'll see if he has a trade. If he wants to go slamming into me, which he might. A 90, 74, and a 47. We'll see how well that shakes out for him. I think he generated a little bit of troops that time. But chances are he's just going to come down here and open my capital. Yeah. He's probably going to attack a bunch and waste a bunch of his troops. Nope. Okay, went back to capital. All right. We have some easy takes over here. We'll take a couple of those. We'll put 61 on there. We'll add 8 here so we can break his bonus. Next phase, okay. Okay, we go like that. Then we go like this. like that. So basically what I did there is I opened up this cap from the back here. So if he does take a trade and comes out, he can't really do anything. He can't, well, I guess he could bring this cap out. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Color me stupid. Oh, I don't have a trade on 5 or on 4. This could get harebrained here. We'll see how some cap hits go. $119. He's just going to put $119 and try to hit a cap. Okay. Oh, he wants to get this capital. Oh, he's going back up that way. Okay. So he's using all of his troops right now just to take territory. Let's see if he gets back around here. But he's too slow. And he didn't fortify. Okay. So he failed the fortification. I am going to have 5 cards. There, there, there. There. Then we go here. And clog that up a little bit. And leave his stack up there. I'm going to move 8 back down there. Okay. Let's see where he goes. He's probably just going to hit a bunch of red stuff again. He can't really hit. I mean, I suppose he could hit the 73 up here, but let's see. What are cards worth right now? 115. So cards are worth about 40 right now. So hitting a stack that big is just not a good idea. Oh, he's breaking my bonus. My bonus! If he still has that stack up here, I'm going to trade and I'm going to kill that stack. That's what I'm going to do. Hopefully he moves it down here so I can just hit it first. Then I'll come back to this cap right here. I don't know where he fortified it to, but I'm still getting 34 a turn. And I got a dude's trade. I'll make this into a 75. 75. That one's 90. 108. 109. All right, let's get him. Whoop. Yick. Goodbye, troops. Oh, there we go. Once again, we're taking the map. We're cutting off their access. He can come off this cap. He can still come off this capital, and go up and around. He still can. Right now, this 52 on Prussia is going to impede him from doing that. And if he only uses his 8 troops, he's going to have to come off of that capital in order to, say, 52... 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42. So he's losing by 44. He's down to a 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37. This is his capital troops, by the way. This is his capital troops. So let's see what he does. He comes all the way down. Comes down here to investigate my 75 capital. Okay, so he's got 30. I get 27. I don't have a trade. God, I don't know if I can make it around. I don't know if I can make it all the way to his capital, but what I can do is this. And attack. And he's only getting 8 per turn, so there we go. So now I've got a 38 up here, a 10 in the way. If he doesn't have a trade on 4, he can't even get out. He can take a card and do nothing. If he does have a trade, he's going to come out and he's going to waste his whole trade, and I have a trade to follow up on it. Plus, I've got what? 150, 150. It's like I've got 300 troops on cap, right? So he's going to hit that, lose 30. Now he's down to a 95, a 94, a 92. So every time he's hitting, he's like losing troops. Is he going to try to kill red? Oh, he is. Oh, killed red. Didn't expect him to kill red. Didn't expect that move for 2 cards. Ah. So we need to make this that. Yakety yak. Don't talk back. All right. How do we do this? We go there, there. Right? We give him that one. Then we give him this one. And we don't ever kill white because who cares? We don't care about the bot. We don't care about the bot, but we take the win. We take the dub. We thought they were going to kill us. We thought we were going to lose. We thought we were going to lose. We win these. You know what I'm saying? We win these. Beginner. Oh, Pink was a master. Pink was a master. Kanga, they did not last long. Red was an interesting player. Red was interesting. I don't know what they were thinking half of the time, but they left a ton of troops off of capital. They were aggressive, so I like that. That was pretty good. Zora Soda they're listed as a beginner. I don't think they were a beginner. This is probably like an alt account or something. And I don't know how to read this. What does that say? I don't know what that says, but they were a novice, straight up novice. So we'll go to check out our score now. Did we get the maintenance in 3 hours? Okay, we got it. We understand. So we got another win under our belt. We're now up to world rank 107. Look at that. Oh my God, guys. It's just amazing that we've gone up to rank 107. People are amazed. Our YouTube video is having an error. I don't know who's left. Here, but Luke Wang just showed up. Long game. What's up? What's up, buddy? We did a whole long stream. We lost connection a bunch of times. We did what we got to do, but we just kept streaming and staying with it. It's 5:43, which means it's almost 5 o'clock, which means I'm an hour late from ending the show. But thank you for sticking around. If you're Replay Team 6, let us know in the comments, not in the chat, but let us know in the comments. Viewer activity. Where is it? So we don't know who became a member, but we had one new member plus 30 new gifted members. So that's a pretty amazing Monday. Hopefully you all are having a fantastic day out there. And Hope all goes well for you on the other side. Wherever the other side is, I hope it's going well for you.